Gary Clark Jr. is being called the new face of the blues. He's already performed at the White House, and just the other night, Gary Clark sat in with the Rolling Stones again. Anthony Mason met this young guitarist who moved from Austin, Texas, into the spotlight.
It's been a while since a young blues musician broke through.
You got it?
But 28-year-old Gary Clark Jr.'s ferocious stroke has made him rock's new guitar hero. Eric Clapton and the Rolling Stones have asked to play with him.
You gonna know my name by the end of the night.
Black and Blue, his major label debut, was named one of the best albums of last year by Rolling Stone magazine.
Were you worried when you started playing the blues that there'd actually be an audience for it?
Yeah, I was quite worried. I think my folks were worried for me.
Clark, who grew up in Austin, Texas, had music on his mind early.
When had you first thought you wanted a guitar?
Seeing Michael Jackson live in 1988 for the Bad Tour. Yeah.
How old were you?
I was like 5.
5?
Yeah, and I was a major fan of the Jackson 5, and so seeing Tito and Jermaine, you know, young kids that look like me playing instruments, you know, that's what got me into it, really.
At first, Clark leaned towards soul, funk, and hip-hop. For African-American kids, the blues had lost its cool.
Why do you think black musicians abandoned the blues?
Well, I think it brings up thoughts, feelings of oppression, maybe, and hard times, and we're past that. That's what I thought as a kid, quite honestly.
Then a friend introduced him to Albert King, Elmore James, and T-Bone Walker.
Ain't got no money, no fancy car.
And Clark started to find his musical voice.
Hanging at the bar.
Like, I have to get it out, otherwise I'd be unhappy, you know? It's just something that needed to happen for me.
In 2010, Eric Clapton invited him to play at his Crossroads Festival in Chicago.
Clapton said in an interview that you make him feel better about the future of the blues.
Really?
Too much pressure to put on you?
I guess I better go home and practice.
The invitations kept coming, from the White House to play for President Obama,
Got a job at a steel mill. Trucking feel like a slave.
from the Rolling Stones to join them on tour.
Yeah. Crazy.
We talked to Clark at New York's Electric Lady Studios, founded by Jimi Hendrix, with whom Clark is often compared.
Not a favorite comparison of yours. Why?
Well, I mean, that's just a lot of pressure. You know, you see a young black dude with a guitar, and you go, Hendrix. Who is like the top of the top of the top. You know, you put that out there, people are gonna look for me to do that and maybe set my guitar on fire. And
But you want to be you.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be me.
And at the moment, that's more than enough.
And
Gary-
Anthony Mason is here.
Yeah, Gary Clark Jr. has played with the Stones now 3 times, and he's going to be playing right here tomorrow on CBS
Oh,
this
what a
morning, Saturday.
treat.
Yeah.
I love the expression on his face when you told him what Eric Clapton said to him. He was
You know
clearly
what?
touched.
He is touched. It's wonderful to see a young musician
Yes.
to whom something like that really means
Yes.
something. You know, it's
Going to
really,
go home and practice, he said.
Yeah, he doesn't need any practice.